Hello to those who've joined us. We're going to start in just a few. Just going to wait for some others to join us. But good afternoon to all of you. All right, welcome to Zara. I see that you've decided to join the Connect group. Welcome, and welcome to Teho Peter. Welcome to the Connect group. Thank you for joining us. And all right, I can see more and more people are beginning to join us. So welcome, everyone. We're going to get started in just a few. So first of all, let me just let you know that I'm currently undergoing load shedding. Unfortunately, every time I seem to be planning these live streaming, unfortunately, the ESCOM guy kind of works against me. So please don't be alarmed. In just a few, I'll be undergoing load shedding. I don't know, it will not disrupt our connection, but in case anything happens, just know that if it just maybe something happens, just know that it will come back again. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. Hi Kolani, hi Siabonga. Thank you once again for joining us. And I am actually joining in today just to quickly update you about the camp that I spoke about. Hello, Lunga. Hello. This is me trying to buy time so that if there are more people who want to join us, they can be able to join us. Hi, Spamandla. He is our member.
Oh, I thought it was just me. I didn't tell him. Okay, sure.
Just to make sure that I can always give value to you. Yeah, so in this case, okay, all right. Oh, okay, I've seen that people are saying that.
Oh, I thought it was just me. I didn't tell him. Okay, sure.
Okay, is that better? Please, can someone indicate if you can hear me? Sure, I've been talking all along. Oh, yes. All right. All right. Apologies about that. Oh, I sincerely apologize about that. I realized that my device was actually connected to another external device through Bluetooth. And unfortunately, that external device is not with me. I really, really apologize about that. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our session, right? So, what I had actually said all this time is thank you for those who have joined in as members. I've been mentioning them as their names come up. Thank you, because what happens is that they actually help support me as a creative, obviously, so that I can be able to give more content, I can be able to answer your concerns. But as you might know, so that I can actually do far much more than just be on YouTube, which is part of what we will do, is that we'll be traveling around the country to come and meet you where you are, and give you value, in terms of content, maths and science, and obviously other things. Ne? So thank you for those of you who have joined in as members. For those of you who have not yet joined as members, note that what we will be doing under our memberships is that we have Q&A sessions that happen on a weekly basis, right? And what happens is that you can actually just have questions that I can answer directly. So in future, what will happen in those Q&A sessions is that we will also take them externally so that I can be able to interact with you directly. Hey, hello, Mukhetwa. Happy to see you. Hey. All right. So for those of you who have not necessarily joined in, we also have the Connect group as well as the Advanced group. For those, you can actually benefit from our NBT sessions, right? So under the Advanced group, you can get the NBT AQL, videos. But for those of you who are in the Connect group, you can get both AQL as well as MAT, right? All right, so I want to get right into it, ladies and gents. Let's talk about our camp. So first of all, remember that I had spoken about, especially for those of you that will be writing the May exams, so what we wanted to do is that in preparation for those exams, I wanted to have a camp, right, where we can meet together. First of all, I wanted to make sure that we can meet in person. And what meeting in person does is that I want to get to know you guys a little bit better. Yeah, not in that kind of way, ne? Okay, but just to get to know you in person as opposed to meeting online, right? But secondly, what I wanted to do is that we are grappling with load shedding at the moment, and what happens is that it can disrupt quite a lot. And if I want to bring value to people, load shedding can be quite a challenge. So we came up with the concept of having these camps. And we will be taking these camps, by the way, around the country at some point, right, through all the provinces. But every time that we have a camp in a particular place, we will also make sure that we, have an option for those of you who want to join online, right? Now, let's talk about the camp that's coming up on Tuesday. I'm excited. I'm excited, really, really excited. That some of you have already registered, guys. Spaces are limited, and I promise you, this is not a marketing ploy, right? Honestly speaking, we've got very limited space. So what we want to do is to make sure that we can fill up that place as much as we possibly can. So I will ask my moderators to just provide the link onto our chat. Okay, so that for those of you who still want to register, it's only 950. Now, think about it, guys. If you think about a camp experience, that means that you'll be spending essentially 6 hours, plus, actually more than 6 hours, doing maths and science with us. And I want to promise you that we will make use of every single second, to try and make sure that we help you prepare. What that does is that, one thing I love about the classroom experience is that you can interact with me directly. You don't need to come there, have a facade. If you don't understand something, I'm more than happy to always explain it to you. And you are there. You can actually hear me explain to you, right? So the camp will take place starting on Tuesday. Now, we want to start promptly at 9 o'clock with the lesson. However, what I do request is that you please come before 9. So what will happen is that we'll take some photos together, create content. You see, content is king. And then secondly, every single day we will have, first of all, just welcome, session where we'll just have tea and coffee together. I won't bring these other types of drinks, you see, because I must be responsible. I'm a responsible uncle. So just tea and coffee together, and then we'll get right into it. Né? Now, I know some of the questions that have been coming up is, what about those who are outside of the province, right? Now, what we are trying to do at the moment is make sure that we cater. So what this camp will do is that I will have an interactive classroom where I will be in front of people, right? So those of you who will join and register to be in person, right, will be able to obviously benefit from those lessons, right? But secondly, we are going to try by all means to make sure that we also cater for those who may want to join us online, right? Now, guys, what we have not yet done, it took us this long to get to this point because we couldn't get a place that would accommodate, first of all, us in that way, but was also affordable. I didn't want to make it, to take the price up so high, such that it would end up, breaking the bank because less people would be able to afford to, to attend. So what I needed to marry were two concepts: that we make it affordable, we make it accessible, in line with our ethos. But also what we try to do is also, just make sure that we make it valuable, but otherwise, if we had to go to a premium venue, unfortunately, certain people wouldn't be able to access because of the price, issue. Right. So finally, we got a venue that was willing to accommodate us. Unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on where you are, the place is in Johannesburg. You saw that on the flyer that I actually provided. And so what happens is that for those of you who are in Johannesburg can actually drive to the place or take a taxi, or whatever the case it is. So it will be a walk-in camp. What does that mean? It means you come in during the day. So I called it a camp because it means that we'll be staying there for long, right? It's not like a session where, we just stay for 2 hours and then we go home. But we are going to stay for quite some time together, making sure that I can answer every single question that you have in mathematics and physical science, right? So just note that for those of you who are outside of the province, please note that we will try by all means, okay? And the reason why I say try is because I haven't tested, in terms of the quality of the network in the place, but I do think, it shouldn't really be an issue because it's not like it's in the Bundus somewhere. So we are going to make sure that we test tomorrow, but you can start registering for those of you who want the online option. So what will be happening is that I will be streaming that camp live. So what we are trying to do is, obviously I'll be projecting onto the screen but at the moment I don't know if you'll be able to see me, all right, because we don't have other external devices. But those are things that we will sort out by tomorrow, right? But please do note that you will be able to take advantage of that. And the advantage, again, is that you can interact with us live. So whether you are online or whether you are in person, right, you will still be able to interact with us. Now, what that does is that for those of you, if the venue does fill up, right, and we are not able to take in more people at the venue, we then would have to accommodate other people online. I do apologize sincerely and profusely, ladies and gentlemen, because it took us this long. You know, I don't like to confirm things at the last minute, but it did take us this long, you know, to get an adequate venue that will be able to accommodate all of those issues, right? I think I have kind of, I didn't want this streaming to be very long. So what I want to do is just to take your questions for now and see if there's anything that we can look at. Okay, I'm glad that you guys can hear me. Okay, right. So what I will be doing, ladies and gents, is that I will actually get, you know, so what this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that you guys can both benefit academically, but there are other things that we will talk about when we are at the camp. For instance, I need to give you, you know, to prepare you also psychologically for the exam that is to come. Now, this exam, I mean, this camp is solely meant for those of you that are upgrading. Now, some of you may be asking me, but what about those who are in grade 12 currently? You'll see that this is during the course of, you know, it's not during holidays, right? People are going to school. So for those of you that are in grade 12 full-time, please go to your school. We will cater for you at a different time, right? I do know that there are schools still that are going to open on the 2nd of May, if I remember correctly. For those of you, whether you're doing IEB or GDE and you are reopening next week, you can register for this camp yeah, you will still be able to be accommodated because you're still at home, right? The camp is 4 days, right? So that will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right? The reason why I couldn't accommodate Saturday is because I will be traveling to Dubai. Yay, your uncle is receiving an award. So I have to travel in the early hours of the morning on Saturday. So as a result, I could not, you know, be able to accommodate Saturday, right? However, in future, we will plan these adequately enough. We will plan these in time, all right? For those of you who are in Matric on a full-time, who are in grade 11, who are in grade 10, and the other grades, we will accommodate, we'll have a camp, a proper, you know, this one will be premium, top of the range, right? In June, we will cater for all of you, okay? Right. You'll see that we've got 2 moderators who are already answering your questions. They will also be providing the link you can register in. The one moderator is Slindile Nkosi. I think the other moderator, I do believe that she might have joined in, is Figi Lendebele. So maybe let me take your questions from here. I don't know if there's anything that you need clarity on. Okay. All right. So let me just have a look at the questions. Oh, there's Segamo. Hey, how are you doing, my fellow colleague? Hey, we'll be visiting you in Limpopo then. We'll curate a camp together. Please, can you confirm the address and the venue again? All right. I think our moderators will be able to put the address there. So that you guys can be able, so the place is in Rodeport, okay? Let me just open it on my phone if you don't mind, so that I tell you where that place is exactly. Okay, so the place is in. Okay, so it's Discovery Bowling Club. Okay, Discovery Bowling Club. That's a community center. That's 4 Trichard Road in Roodepoort. Okay, that's number 4 Trichard Road in Roodepoort, right? For those of you who might be using taxis, maybe from Johannesburg Central, I think you can take taxis to what do they call this place? This mall, Westgate Mall, right? Taxis to Westgate Mall, and you can ask them perhaps to show you on Ondekas Road where Discovery Center is, right? But what I will also do is that I will, for those of you who will register, we will give you the location, the pin, where you'll be able to navigate to the place, right? Okay, so let's go on to more questions. Let's see. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mapule. Okay, so will the online sessions be held live on YouTube or Telegram? Okay, so it will be held on Google Meets, right? So Google Meets is a Google platform, but it's not on YouTube. So we'll send you the link, all right, so you can join in. And the reason why we are not using YouTube is that remember YouTube can only stream one way, right? So you would not be able to ask questions directly, audibly. The only way, just like we are doing now, you can only chat to me via the live chat option. Yes, Pomandla, thank you so much, for that award. I'm really grateful to all of you for the support that you've given me. Okay, all right, I see some are saying congratulations for the award. Okay, I'm not sure if there are any questions, ladies and gents. I see that, all right, I'm not seeing any other questions. Oh, and just another very important thing. So tomorrow, what I will be doing for those of you that have registered, I have curated kind of a content plan on what, the pertinent issues that you guys have. But what you also can bring into the camp is your lively live bodies. And in this case, you can tell me what it is that you'd like for us to tackle. That's the great thing about meeting physically, because you can ask those really, really, troublesome questions that have been bothering you. And then we can also talk about the other stuff in terms of your preparation, right? Okay, Ongeziwe says, evening, say, I'm here. Hello, Ongs. Okay, right, I see. Yes, Spamandla says, are groups up and running? Yes, I did send, you are able now to watch. For those of you who are on the groups, right, you are able to watch those NPT classes and sessions, right? Please just make sure that you binge on that as much as possible in preparation. All right. I see that there may not be as many questions. Okay, Uri Tabile said, congratulations on the award. You're really paving a way for us. Dreams are rejuvenated. Yay! I'm happy to be able to do that for you, Ritabile. I really, really, really am excited about that. And by the way, when you join in as a member, guys, what you are doing is just helping me and supporting me as a creative, as I said, to be able to give value to you. Oh, Lungsani says, boo, 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 yeah, boo. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. And Lungsani is one of our members. Thank you, Lungsani. I really, really, really am grateful for that. Okay, ladies and gents, I think that is about it in terms of the camp. I'm not too sure if there's anything that I may be leaving out. But that is it in terms of the camp. I really, really am excited about it. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. hopefully I'll be shaved and looking a little bit more prim and proper. Ne? Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Selena says, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Thank you, Selena. Yes. Can I be a member? Yes, Notando. You can actually just click on join there. And in this case, it will give you the options. You can decide on which group you decide on. And you guys haven't given me some nice names, for the groups. So you are stuck with those ugly names that I came up with. All right. Yeah. So I want to leave it here, ladies and gents. And thank you so much to all of you for joining in. I guess I will be seeing you at that camp, whether online or in person. I can tsipa you and see what you are absolutely there. All right, but I'm more looking forward to seeing you in person than online. Okay, but of course, if you are far away and you can't get there physically, you are welcome to join us online. All right, otherwise, ladies and gents, I think I will leave it there. Sophie says how to become a member. So Sophie, all you simply do is that you click on just next to the subscribe button, there's another button that says join, right? You click that button and it will take you and give you the options for you to join in. Right, so thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'll see you guys again next time. Ne? And thank you so much for your support. Ciao for now.